Revenger Saga is a new chill idle RPG that you can take wherever you go. You can play wherever you are. On the bus, on the train, at work, when hiding from your wife. You can level up fast all while doing other things, which is part of the appeal of an idle game. You determine how you play and how much you play. The reason I'm bringing this to your guys' attention today is A, playing idle games is very easy and takes very little time. So I've been playing a few of them recently. And B, the devs wanted to sponsor a look at the game from my unique perspective. And thus far, I've made it to almost level 500 over the last few days. So if you're interested in playing, you can navigate down below, click that link in the description or the pinned comment, and log in now to receive 1,000,000 free crystals and 2,000 summons on your first day by just playing the game. You also get a free god tier weapon from login rewards, and I have a code for you to use, SURFING77, that you can claim. Yeah, you're welcome. Now, as you can no doubt tell from watching the game in the background, yeah, it's playing itself. You can play it if you want to. You possess the ability to manually navigate, manually run around, engage monsters if you prefer. You can do so just by literally turning the auto button off, or you can turn auto back on and allow the game to play it for you. Once again, the appeal of an idle game. You can play it, or you can leave it, let it play itself, and come back and play it when you're ready. Therefore, you don't miss out. You continue to level, you continue to acquire gear, you continue to acquire resources that you can level yourself, level your skills, your gear, which, speaking of, there is a growth system in-game that allows you to train various different stats: attack, HP, defense, accuracy, penetration, crit rate. You can increase by 1, 10, or 100 times. The resource is up here at the top of the screen. You see I already have 1,000,000 crystals by playing. Yeah, you really do earn a lot. Now, I'm gonna go ahead here, and I guess I've been prioritizing my attack over everything else. As you can see, my defense is only 100, accuracy is 100, penetration's 100, but my attack is 650. I'm gonna go ahead and boost it to 700. The reason is I'm of the opinion that, yes, glass cannons are easy to kill, easy to destroy, but only if they don't kill you first. So pump everything into damage, prioritize absolutely destroying your enemies before they have any chance at all to destroy you. Then you can level yourself up. There we go. I actually managed to cross level 500. This rewards you with stat points that you can put into attack speed, movement speed, power attack, HP, defense, penetration. Evidently, I have been prioritizing attack because I'm of the opinion that you should just murder everything as fast as possible. Then you have these unique character models, or characters even. You start off with very few of them. You continue to unlock more the more you play. You unlock, as an example, Divine Rilka, who looks fantastic, by completing stage 950. As you can tell at the top here, I am at stage 919. So I'm very close to unlocking and being able to play with her, play as her. Then Pure Irene, who is another fantastic looking character. You also possess the ability to upgrade them. I have successfully gotten them to SS rank, but essentially what this does is it allows for you to power your characters up. You can do so manually, or you can set it to auto. Auto just kind of like cycles through it really quickly. There's a resource necessary to change these available options, but I have a ton of them. Another way of upgrading your characters is via the trial system. You essentially challenge a fight. In this instance, it is a very powerful kind of like magical golem. He is pretty strong, not as strong as I am, but I mean, then again, I am awesome. You can, once again, do this automatically, or you can do it manually. It's completely up to you. You do have a time limit here. He has 91 billion health. That is a lot of health. I'm gonna be honest with you. He is pounding me harder than I've been ever found it before. So good on him. I needed that. Evidently, he was no match for me. And after successfully eliminating him, I obtained my level 3 blue stone. And much like the characters, you can automatically upgrade them. I'm gonna go for attack here, prioritize attack, and prioritize attack with the S ranking, because honestly, I feel like SS takes a while As you can tell just by trying to cycle through S here, yeah, this is gonna be a while. There we go, attack 150. Now you do the same for level 2, do the same for level 3. I'm not greedy. I got attack 150 SS, I got attack 127.5 S, and attack SS 32% here. I'm happy with that. Again, I'm not greedy. I don't need it to be too powerful. You also have titles that you acquire which provide you stat boosts. Here we have the Divine Stone. You activate that for some very good bonuses. There are other features down the bottom here: the Relic, Grace, Soul Gem, Kingdom Advancement, Potential, and the Abyss. I am not high enough to reach these yet, but I mean, by playing the game, eventually you'll get there. Navigating back to your character, you do possess abilities. You have basic skills, advanced skills, ultimate skills. I've unlocked a decent amount. You can upgrade your skills. This does cost a resource. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade this to level 10. You have a limited number of abilities that you can set to what is essentially a hotbar. The hotbar appears down the bottom of the screen. Your character will cycle through abilities. There is a shop, naturally. There's a lot here. More specifically, what I think is one of the better areas of the cash shop are the outfits, as they always are. Like, if you're gonna spend your currency anywhere, it should dude, she is so thick. Yeah, anywhere at all, this is the place it has to be. Dude, they knew what they were doing with these outfits, 100%. This is the best part of the game. Like, if you're gonna play the game for any reason, it should be this. Outfits are always the main reason to play a game, because as you guys are aware, outfits are the end game of any game. There's a challenge mode here where you have world bosses, but I need to clear stage 1350 for that. A labyrinth, which is stage 3550. Raids, which are stage 6150. I am way off of being there. There is the infinite tower. However, I've cleared all the way through floor 3. Floor 4 is actually significantly more difficult than I had anticipated it being. It genuinely and wholeheartedly is. I get absolutely messed up here. And I also want to point out, since I'm sure you haven't noticed, but this is in a vertical mode right now. But the game doesn't only play in a vertical mode. On the contrary, the game also has a horizontal mode, which is also pretty good. I mean, you don't lack, or you don't possess the same features on your screen at any given time, but I mean, this makes it easier to play. You have a larger field of view. You just have more on your screen, which is genuinely and wholeheartedly better. I prefer playing games when there's more on my screen. It helps me become more involved. I become more enthralled in what I'm playing. So yeah, but I understand at the same time you want access to all the buttons. Now there's a dungeon feature in the game. Here you can farm enhancement stones, here you can farm skills, here you can farm the divine stones. I've currently cleared a few floors. I really haven't pushed that far because I'm kind of weak. I've only been playing this for a couple days. Interestingly enough, if you want to skip, you can actually automatically summon a boss. So as an example here, I summoned the boss from stage 940. I don't know if I'm strong enough to beat him. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and assume I am based off of the damage I'm doing, which is good news for me. Yeah, okay, I definitely had that. Now I can summon the boss from stage 950. Now this is ill-advised, especially if you're ungeared or unleveled, because you'll quickly end up overwhelmed. Speaking of gear, you actually possess gear in this game. There are various rarities, and there are various tiers. I have honestly kind of average tier gear, some blue. I have purple for like shoes and helmet. You can upgrade, or enhance rather, which boosts the power of your weapon, boosts all the base stats. You can, much like the character, adjust the options. So I went for, once again, SS and S. I got attack and attack, so I was very lucky. You can fuse them together. Here are the costumes. As you can see, there are some phenomenal ones that you'll come across. I have 3 available right now. I'm gonna go ahead and equip the Forgotten Joan of Arc just because I think, there is a story in the game. For those of you that might not have guessed, you honestly wouldn't think it. This is an idle RPG. Typically, idle RPGs don't really have stories. You kind of just play them or let it play itself and come back periodically. Once a day, once every other day. Now, there are some other features. There are buffs that you can actually utilize by watching an ad, or actually I have an item that allows for me to apply these buffs without watching an ad for like the first day, which I appreciate. Quests that you can receive juicy rewards from. Some of these rewards actually also allow for you to summon, and the summons that I have unlocked right now are weapon summons and armor summons. You apparently unlock relic summons, accessory summons, and pet summons at stage 1050, 1620, and 2650 respectfully. Now, summoning gear works about as expected. Honestly, I'm surprised you don't summon for characters in this game. Instead, you just summon for gear, which, you know, in the grand scheme of things, isn't really bad. I think summoning for gear is perfectly acceptable. There's an event going on right now, the Summer Festival, with very specific costumes that are available. If you're playing, you should, oh my god, this dude is so buff. What the? Yeah, which is definitely something you guys should be aiming for, at least acquiring. Evidently, there are going to be tons of different events with various different mini games and rewards, but otherwise, that's a game. Honestly, it's just what you'd expect. It's an idle RPG. It's a game that you can play wherever you are, whenever you want to play it. You can play it once a day. You can play it 10 times a day. You can play it for 10 seconds, 10 minutes, or 10 hours. You can leave it and come back a week later. That is the benefit of playing an idle RPG. There are tons of things you can do. Evidently, you can defeat boss monsters. You can defend the tower. You can find the best strategy for defeating enemies by switching between literally so many different skills, and there are various different classes like the warrior, the magician, the gunner, crusader. There are plenty of different ways to tackle the game, and now is the perfect time to get started. So why don't you? You can click the link down below in the description and the pinned comment to come on over and join me and everyone else that's playing.